Welcome back, everyone. Okay, we are going to start installing some of the lighting, and for the first part here we're going to get the running lights installed, so let's get this going. Okay, now, so I got these these are what, SMDs lights. So I got these are they're like rice-sized little things. So I got to line them up with the holes, each one. I'm just going to use my glue gun to hold them down. If I can grab one here, just one, and it would just go over top like that, and then just tie them in. Like it'd be one set, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets all together, which will go to the control board. Now, another thing really good about these lights, you can get them just a little bit larger, so they're like look like little squares. Is that they're so flat they fit in anywhere. You can put them in model cars, for headlights, brake lights, signal lights, anything you want. And especially for fitting into the back end of the Enterprise, where the doors are. These are indispensable in creating a lot of space. So it's a huge help, I tell you. Like in model railroading, you can use these as street lights. Okay, I just got to tie each section in together, and that should take care of those. And I got all those extra lines there I can use for later. There we go, looks good. Okay, I just want to do a quick light test here. I put a resistor on there. It's only 3 volts, but even at 3 volts these things are pretty bright. So let's do a quick test here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Perfect. See? Even though they're so small, they're really, really bright. Quite nice. Okay, so what I need to do here... Oh, poop. One of the little guys fell out. Oh well, I'll find him. Is I'm just going to use some of the window maker and just put little dabs in all the holes here, just to fill them up. Now you can see what I mean there with the lights, where they don't take up hardly any room. So there's lots of space there. I won't have any issues with trying to force the landing bay down. Got the other side on now. Looks good. Very nice. Got the little domes on the tops there for the running lights. Looks very good. Okay, got that all on there now. Now later I'm going to go and with all the connection points here, use my glue gun, glue it all tight, and then chrome silver over top on the along the bottoms here as well, because there's still gaps where light can come through from other parts of the ship. So I'm gonna get that all covered in after this is all set, and that's it. For on here, I'm just gonna put just a couple of characters in here, and that is officially done. And there we go. Looks good. Now for the other rest of the lighting here, which comes with the kit, it's from Tenna Controls. Covers everything you need for the lighting. Got the control board here. The strips here for interior lighting and all the other LEDs here. Got the amber and blue here, which is for the amplification crystal and the navigational deflector. White LEDs. We got the green ones here for navigation. Whites for navigation. Where's the red ones here, and these other ones here. Oh well, anyway, everything's all covered in here in the manual. Now, one thing you have to remember is there are two different companies that build these circuit boards. There's a company A and a company B, and this particular circuit board is a company B, and you got to remember that these colors are mixed differently. It's just ever so slight difference in each circuit board. Is if you wire it up the other way, nothing's gonna work. So I just went through the instructions and relabeled everything where it's supposed to be and where it goes and all that stuff. We also got 2 speakers here for sound effects. So we got everything here that we need. And I got the stand here, but one thing that confuses me is I don't understand why they don't have a hollow tube here. So I have to delve into my own supplies here, and I have a hollow tube here somewhere, because all the wiring has to go down the tube into the stand. And I'm going to have all the switches out front here to control the lighting, sound effects, everything, and have the main power going in the side here. But first things first, I got to paint this up, get it ready. And then the circuit board and everything will go inside here. Probably like up in here somewhere. And then all the corresponding circuits and everything coming from through here into the board and the switches. Everything that I need. There we go. Just what I want. Nice empty one like that, so I can run all the wiring down into the stand. For the stand itself, I cut out the bottom here so I could run the wires down into it as well. Now I concave the edges of this thing here so it's easy to put it right down inside. There, looks good. So I did the same thing here, drilled that out so the wiring can go down. Let's just do a test fit. Oh yeah, nice and tight. It's so tight. Nice and tight. You can go down a little bit further, but until I get it connected to the ship, I don't want it to go down too much further, which is really good. Now, I'm not going to worry too much more about this until towards the end of the build. So for now, this is done. So let's get on with more lighting installation. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to get all the clear parts in here for the windows and everything. I'm going to get all that installed. And then I'm going to do, I'm going to place in lights for the flashers on there, flasher over here. Now for here in the back, with this little piece here, you can see on the bottom there, it has a flasher. But on the inside here, there is another light that's on constantly. So I gotta drill this section here out just a little bit to have a light that stays on all the time. If you watch the show, the movie, as the Enterprise is doing a slow flyby overhead, you look towards the back and you can see the section right here is all lit up. So I gotta make sure I get that right. Okay, so I'm just gonna get all the clear lighting window panels in here right now. There we go. Got all the windows in there. Looks good. Now, for some reason, on the upper lighting area that lights up the platforms, they had the window going out sideways instead of up along the pylon. So I had to re-drill a hole going on an angle to put that clear part in, and it looks really good now. So it's in there where it's supposed to be, pointing in the direction where it's supposed to point. So I've already got clear part in there for that top flasher. I got one in here for the bottom. I just got to put a light on that and a resistor. I also forgot to mention I got the resistors that come with the kit. They are 1K resistors. I still have to put one in here yet, but I have to get this painted before I put anything on that yet. Okay, moving on. Okay, so let's get started putting these flashers in place here. So I got the white LEDs here. For the whites here, I'm just gonna take the ones I need out of there, and I'm gonna shave down the heads just a little bit to flatten them out and to place over top of each point here where they're supposed to go. Okay. So it looks like that. Just put it down so it's right on top of that. And so it's sitting right on top of the clear point there where it shines through the bottom. Okay. Okay, I realized something. Since this is right at the very end here, there's not going to be enough room for even this LED. It's just too high. So I'm going to use a white SMD. Actually, maybe. No, I'm going to use one of mine. See, this is another size of SMD. I'm just thinking, I know that hurts, because this already has a resistor on it. Putting that here, but it's a cool weight. I need to double check the color of it here. I just need to make sure that's going to be the right color. Yeah, it is. Okay, all right. It's just sometimes when you read cool white, it's going to be a slightly yellowish color. I don't want that. So put this right here like that. Right like that. Want that moving at all. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna have a whole row of lighting with this stuff here coming all the way down the spine. So I'm gonna make sure there's enough room and nothing's gonna be in the way of here. I think this is going to be fine here. I'll just put it over top of that. That's no big deal. Okay, so I need to... There. Okay. So that's ready for that flasher. This one's ready for the bottom flasher. By the way, all these come with the light kit as well. Okay, so got that done, got that. Now I need a light for over here. So I got on these parts here, I got them all finished off, painted now. I'm just letting the paint on the backs of these dry. This is for the back of the bridge. This is underneath here. These two are at the either side of the landing bay doors. So I still have to let the paint dry before I can put those on in place. For the one that goes underneath here, this section in between here, I'm going to cut that out because I need another light to go right in here, pointing, actually underneath here, pointing this way to light up the one section that's all lit up over here. So let's get that drilled out. Alright, that's good. Now I'm going to get one more SMD. You gotta remember, we are working in a pretty tight space when it comes to the back end here. There's not a whole lot of room for large lights. So I'm going to put this one just okay. side here. Let's go a little bit wider. There we go. I just want it to be able to light that area up. See, it's just barely popping through there. And that'll work very nicely. All right. I'll just fold that around there for now. And I'm going to have a couple more of this lighting here in the bottom here to light up these back windows. Okay, so that pretty much takes care of that. So how many of these do I need here? Just need them one set here. There we go. Okay, it's in place. Looks good. Since this is going to be covered over with the landing bay, I have to have another strip in here for lighting up these side windows as well. That's the only other place I need. I'm going to just put a hole through here to get some wiring to go through and go from there. There we go. Okay, looks good. Nice. There you go. So you can see that area there is where it lights up. And of course you got the flasher. So everything looks really good. Not bad. Before I do anything more on these hulls here, well, those are basically all done now. So I'm just going to install these blue colored LED string here into the warp engine area here now. Let's get that done. Okay. I'm going to go by each point here where you're able to cut the line. What I'll do, find out where I can go there. So, all right. Where you see a picture of little scissors, that's where you can cut the line. Okay, now I have those covers that go on the ends here that shine through the side. Alright. So I just gotta poke the holes through here. Good. So for the engines here, I just need a light here, just sort of shining across, because you don't want that area too bright. I gotta have a light here for the amplification crystal, and once I get the covers in here, it'll be a single 5-volt or 5 millimeter white LED that'll light up both sides. Then over here, I'm gonna have to drill a hole to run some wires down that go to the thruster lighting, and of course the back flasher. I'll just use an SMD there, just because that's such a small little space. The LED will still fit, but the SMD will be a whole lot better. Let's see here, and basically that's it for the lights for the engine. Before I get too carried away, I want to get these warp grills in place. I don't know why it wants to. It's a little frustrating sometimes when the plastic does not want to stay put. There we go. Got it. All right. That one was being stubborn. Anyway, warp grills are in place now. Look really good. Woohoo! Okay, so I got lights here to light up the crystals, to cross light that area. I'm going to use 3 mils to light up the pot lights on the front. Now, all of these, the way the circuit board is going to be installed, or what it does is one button, it was going to have it, like when the Enterprise is in space dock and you see all the lights in sequence turning on one by one kind of thing. That's the way it's going to operate. So like the pot lights have to be on their own line coming down. Engines are on their own line. The lighting for here has to be on its own line, and of course the flasher, and see the thrusters are on their own line. So there's going to be a lot of wires coming down going into the main body. So I got to make sure once I have the lines run that I label them for what goes where, so I don't have to like crack the ship open again, and that would be unfortunate. Okay, so I'm going to start right now with getting the pot lights installed and all the lighting in this section here. Okay, so I got the clear parts in place there. So I just need just like that. There we go. All right, so I got the light there, this in here for cross lighting. Got those installed on both sides. Then I got the SMD over here for the flasher there. Looks good. Very nice. Now the only two I'm going to connect together are these two here, because they come on when the main power comes on. Well, that is it for this episode, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. In the next one, we are going to continue on with installing the lighting into the ship. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do commission work for you, contact me at epyc.models@gmail.com. And please check out my website, www.epyc.models.com. Thanks again, and see you later.